I receive what uplifts me, and I rise with power. I release control. I receive direction, and I rise with clarity. I release hesitation. I receive momentum, and I rise with intention. I release comparison. I receive confidence, and I rise in my truth. I release the past. I receive presence, and I rise with purpose. I release worry. I receive reassurance, and I rise with faith. I release pressure. I receive support, and I rise with ease. I release limits. I receive growth, and I rise with vision.
Hey, Rabana. Hey, Moses. How are you doing?
I receive harmony.
Yeah, I'd go and I'm back. I think my
strength.
network was just so bad. How are you? How is today? Rabana, how are you?
I release confusion. I receive direction, and I rise with focus. I release overthinking. I receive trust, and I rise in peace of mind. I release regret. I receive wisdom, and I rise with gracefulness. I release distraction. I receive presence, and I rise with clarity.
How many times you go to the gym?
0. If you want to get toned, do military workouts, not the gym. Yeah.
You need a system.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make in life is not making a move at all. It's about stepping back and getting quiet. Because silence, true silence, is not a sign of weakness. It is strength under control. Pain that has been transformed into wisdom, and discipline wrapped in patience. There comes a time in your life when you stop chasing people. You stop explaining yourself to those who are determined to misunderstand you. You begin to focus on yourself, on your peace, your growth, your calling. You come to understand that not every battle is worth fighting. Not every insult deserves your energy. And not every person is meant to go where you're headed. That's when the shift begins. Have you ever found yourself in a room full of noise, voices clashing soon? Because silence, real intentional silence, is a form of strength that most will never comprehend. In a world that constantly pushes you to react, to post, to clap back, to defend your side of the story, silence becomes a rare and dangerous kind of discipline. People will call you distant. They'll label you cold. They'll say, you've changed. And the truth is, they're right. You have changed. You've grown. You've realized that peace is not found in winning arguments. Peace is found in knowing exactly who you are without having to announce it. That's maturity. That's real power. And more than anything, that's freedom. There is something uniquely powerful about the person who chooses not to respond. The one who no longer feels the need to justify every step, defend every move, or explain every decision. You begin to understand that not everyone is worthy of your energy. Some people are simply noise in the story of your life, and you don't have to entertain it. Holding your tongue while someone tries to provoke you, that's power. Choosing not to participate in drama, that's growth. Silence isn't avoidance, it's intention. It's the deliberate choice to value peace over pride, to prioritize purpose over ego. And don't ever let anyone confuse that for weakness. A person who can stay silent while being judged, tested, or doubted is a person who has mastered the art of self-control.
Rabani, I'm
And
not going
self-control
anywhere.
is the
I'm here
foundation
today.
of every strong. When you stop speaking so
today.
much, you begin to hear more, especially from God. The world is loud. People are loud. But truth, real truth, is quiet. It doesn't shout. It waits patiently for silence to reveal it. That's why those who constantly need noise never truly find peace. Because peace lives in the quiet spaces, in the stillness of the moment, when you stop chasing and start listening. When you embrace silence, you begin to see what really matters. You notice who genuinely cares. You recognize what actually deserves your time. And most importantly, you discover who you are when no one is watching. That version of you, the one that doesn't crave applause, doesn't wait for permission, that's the real you. And when you find that version, you begin to build from a place of confidence, not insecurity. You no longer need to shout to be heard. You don't have to scream to be seen. Let your silence speak for you. Let your calm be your response. Because those who are truly strong never feel the need to prove it. They show it in how they walk, in how they breathe, in how they move through storms without complaining about the rain. Weak people talk about what they're going to do. Strong people just do it, quietly, consistently, powerfully. And when it's done, the world notices. Not because you told them, but because you showed them. That's real strength. That's the kind of legacy
Still
silence
trying
builds.
to gain the
Not a
energy
performance,
for today
but a
evening.
foundation.
It's a weekend. Where are you going?
There's a reason they
Moses,
say still waters run deep.
where are you going for the weekend? Are you going to
Deeper
be
the
home?
soul, the less noise it makes. You won't find a storm raging in a shallow puddle. But when the ocean is calm, that's when it's most powerful. That's the kind of silence you want to cultivate. The kind that's grounded, unshaken,
Moses, are you going to be at home?
People will try to provoke you just to see you react. They'll test your patience just to see if you'll break your character. But when you stay silent, when you hold on to peace with a steady heart, that's when you earn the highest form of respect, not just from others, but from yourself. You begin to understand that not everything deserves a reaction. Not everything deserves your presence. Silence unsettles people because it forces them to confront their own noise. When you stop engaging in arguments, when you no longer react to every insult, when you stay quiet in spaces where you once fought for validation, it sends a powerful message. A message that says, I've outgrown this. And growth, real growth, is silent.
Are you, Moses? Are you going to sleep there? No. It's almost time for you to go back home. I know you're not going to sleep at the hustle.
Its branches so
Right?
strong that no storm can shake it.
So where are you
That's
going
what
for the
silence
night?
does. It deepens your roots. It strengthens your foundation. It prepares you for storms you don't even see coming. And when those storms
I don't think
arrive,
you're going to
you
sleep
won't
there.
need to raise your voice. You'll just stand there unmoved. And don't think for a moment that people don't notice. They see your silence. They feel it. They talk about it. Some are confused by it. Others feel threatened by it. But the right ones, the ones with depth and wisdom, they respect it. Because silence makes people turn inward. It holds a mirror up to their noise and their chaos. And when they realize they can't drag you into their mess, when your peace stays unshaken, they begin to understand that you are different. You are building something real. You are building stability, discipline, and purpose. And those things cannot be bought or faked. They can only be earned in quiet moments. We have been taught to believe that strength must be loud, that power needs to be shouted to be real. But silence is the language of the strong. It belongs to those who have been broken and still manage to stand. Not because they have nothing to say, but because they understand that saying it is not always worth it. They have learned the value of letting go, of walking away without bitterness, of choosing peace over pride. And in that choice, they have found something rare and unshakable. They have found freedom, the kind that cannot be stolen by gossip or disrespect or misunderstanding. Silence teaches you patience, and patience is a weapon. In a world that races and pushes and pulls, you become the one who waits, the one who watches, the one who listens, the one who moves when it is time, not when emotions demand it. And when you move like that, you become powerful in the quietest, most intentional way. You are no longer reacting. You are responding. You are not emotional. You are deliberate.
You're planning to go to the base. Where is the base? Which one is the base now?
People begin to lean in, not because you are loud.
Which one is the base?
But because they know your words are backed by presence
Oh,
and
you're
purpose.
going to watch Premier League.
That is what silence gives you. It makes your presence undeniable even when you say nothing at all. And that kind of presence is true influence. So do not let the world convince you that silence means surrender. It does not. It means you are rising. It means you are learning how to build in private, how to protect what matters without shouting, how to lead without needing a spotlight. It means you have stopped trying to explain yourself to people who never had the explanation in the first place. It means you have discovered something sacred. You have found the strongest version of yourself. The version that does not need to be seen to make an impact. The one that does not need to shout to change a room. Because your silence, it speaks with more force than noise ever could. There comes a moment in life when you stop choosing noise and start choosing peace. Not because you have stopped caring, but because you care more than ever. You care about your mind, your heart, and your spirit. You realize that you cannot afford to allow anything to disturb your peace anymore. Because peace is not just a feeling, it is survival. It is healing. It is the force that holds you together when everything else tries to tear you apart. And once you experience real peace, you never go back to begging for chaos to understand you. Peace does not mean your life is perfect. It means you no longer waste energy on what drains you. It means you walk away from what dishonors your soul.
How?
Even
How
if
are
it
you?
feels
I hope I
familiar.
pronounce your name right.
It means you release the people who only show up to take, to drain, and to disappoint. When peace becomes your priority, subtraction becomes sacred. You stop over-explaining.
I knew you're going to
stop
watch Premier
chasing
League, and you
closure.
must be a Man U
You stop
supporter.
answering calls that only bring
Am I
confusion.
lying, Moses?
Because your peace is sacred now. And when
You
you
support
start
Man
treating
U?
it like something holy, life begins to shift. Not only around you, but within you. You wake up with clarity.
Do you?
You move with intention. You stop seeking validation from people who never saw your worth, even when you stood right in front of them. You stop trying to prove yourself in rooms you have already outgrown. And when your peace is your standard, you become unshakable. You start measuring success by your stillness, not by the noise that surrounds you. And that is when you truly step in power. Not the power that crushes others, but the kind that grounds you and holds you steady in every storm. People will not always understand this version of you. They will say you have changed. They will say you have become distant. But what they do not know is what it cost you to find this peace. They were not there for the tears, the breaking points, the nights you were barely home.
Yes, but I love Madrid more than I knew. And support Man U. And you have a match at what time? Is it 6? I guess. I support Arsenal. Yeah. Support Arsenal. Not Manu like you. Why are you even supporting Manu? For what reason? What reasons do you give for supporting Manu? Don't start. What is wrong with supporting Arsenal? It is a very good team. I'm actually wondering why you support Manu. Like, for what reason exactly do you give for supporting it? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. You can dump Manu for Madrid. Have you ever seen us? I knew you were going to ask such questions. It doesn't matter whether it does or not. I support Arsenal. You can check your table right now, the Premier League table. Check it. It will give you all the answers you need to know at the moment. Okay. It's a big and winning team. Man, you winning team. Let me search for the table and I show you. Your winning team. Just that you won the previous match. Did you even win or you lost? I don't remember so well. I think you won. I don't know after how long. And you're here ranting big team. Which big team? You're even going to lose today. Wait and see. Everybody that is new to my live, you are welcome. I see 3 people here. And only one is chatting with me. If you're new here, my name is Lucky and I'm from Uganda. Okay. So feel free to subscribe. You want to become old now if you support, and become old now if you support us. Yes, I'm an old girl, by the way. I'm a big girl, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care if I grow old. I would rather grow old than support my new, because and you know what's fun about you, Manu supporters? You really don't care about whether you win or lose. You care about if Arsenal wins or like last game. My friend was so happy after their win. Remember, you had a match like today, and then the following day it was Arsenal. So my friend was excited that you won, but not very excited because he posted and said that Arsenal guys, I hope tomorrow you win. And I'm like, you've just won your game. Why can't you be happy for yourself and leave Arsenal alone? So your happiness is not you winning, it's Arsenal losing. That's how bitter you are. Will you take anything? What do you mean take anything? Will I take anything? Like what? Moses, take anything like what? Bailando. Capital in the building. Yes, man. And you called me woman. Yes, man, Capital. How are you? Capital. How are you? Capital, which team do you support? I'm curious to know. You look like oh, you will not take anything trophy. Wait and see this season. You'll be shocked to. You'll be shocked to. Wait and see. As we lift our trophy, you're just there watching with your good team, Man U. How can you support Man U? For what reason? Give me a reason. One reason why you support it. You're ever losing. How can you lose 4 games in a row? 4. Arsenal supporters, why do you overtalk? Okay, I'm quiet. But now we don't even overtalk. Our results talk for themselves. The only sunshine on YouTube. Don't overdo it. This we don't overtalk out. Speak for themselves. We don't need to overtalk. It's you guys that shout every time. Shout. A small win, even winning just a mediocre team, you're making noise. What inspired me to support Arsenal? Because it's the biggest team. What do you mean? What inspired me? It's the biggest team. Who doesn't know that? And you're laughing. You guys yap so much. Capital. Don't do it. Oh. Don't do it. How was your day, woman? My day was kind of hectic. I had a test in the morning, and it was tough. It wasn't easy. You will never win a trophy because you're the cursed one. Fire to you, Man U supporters. Wait for this season and see. We are going to get it. As you're watching with your big eyes. After my day is not okay. Netagayonga katunda. Now did just katunda saba binge. What do you mean the real look on my face? What do you mean? How does my face look like? It looks tough. Hmm? Capital. What do you mean that explains the look on my face? What has changed? It's different. Just know. How is it different? Hmm? Is it different in a good way or in a bad way? And you tell me it's different. Mbasi kufuna. Okay, guys. Are you there? I'm feeling bored. Don't even know what to do right now. Or I just sleep. What do you think? I turn off the live and sleep. You came with the test on to the live. What do you mean? I came with the test on to the live. Which test? I did the test from school and then came back here. I don't know what you're trying to say. You said the test was hard. I came. Hey, so you mean? Yeah, the test was hard. It was really. It wasn't an easy one, but I finished it. So it's gone. Guys, I think I'm going to just sleep and leave the live alone. What? Anyways, I trust you'll make it. Obviously, there is no failing over here. Over here, no failing. I didn't come from Kabale to Kampala to fail. Sleeping increases weight. I think that's why I'm huge, because I sleep. I enjoy sleeping. You said you want to cut weight. Coat in 4K. Yes, I do. But also, you know that in order to cut weight, you need to have enough rest. Yes. You need to rest in order for you to cut weight. Actually, lack of sleep makes you gain weight, if you did not know.
I am the universe's favorite. The universe is rigged in my favor. Money is drawn to me no matter where I go. Every dollar I return.
You don't believe
back
I'm
to me
huge? I feel heading towards that side. That is why I want to be so keen.
desire somebody, they are already mine because my aura is so magnetic. They could be attracted to me. The universe is my personal bodyguard.
Sometimes the most powerful move you can make in life is not making a move at all. It's about stepping back and getting quiet. Because silence, true silence, is not a sign of weakness. It is strength under control.
Could you do a
Pain that has been
360 for
transformed into
me? I want to
wisdom
prove
and
what you're
discipline
saying.
wrapped in patience.
And you think I
There comes a time in your
can?
life when you stop
You're so
chasing people.
bold, Capital.
You stop explaining yourself to those who are
Think I
determined
can.
to misunderstand you. You begin
360.
to focus on yourself, on your peace, your growth, your calling. You come to understand that
Not today.
every battle is worth fighting. Not every insult deserves your energy. And not every person is meant to go where you're headed. That's
I know
where the
you
shift
can.
begins.
No, I cannot. I don't
Have
have
you ever
legs.
found yourself in a room full of noise, voices clashing, opinions swirling,
So I can't
chaos
stand
rising,
up,
and
oh.
felt something inside telling you to just be still? That's not weakness.
I can't
That's your
stand
soul
up
speaking.
for
Let
a
them talk. Let them
360.
speculate. Let them assume. Because silence, real intentional silence, is a form of strength that most will never comprehend. In a world that constantly pushes you to react, to post, to
Somebody's
clap
calling.
back, to defend your side of the story, silence